Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into my very first cash stuffing video. Before I get started with stuffing, I just want to do a quick intro about myself. My name is Carissa and I am 31, soon to be 32, and I really just wanted to get a hold of my finances. I'm not really bad with saving, but I definitely feel like I could do better. And I also just want to save more intentionally, and this system has been working great for me. I am new to this whole system, so I only started in March, so I'm a little bit behind, but it's okay. I'm not really trying to keep up with anybody but myself. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I'm stuffing, my envelopes, etc., then definitely just keep on watching. So to start, I'm going to unstuff my wallet envelopes. So we just have gas, groceries, dining out, and personal. Also, I have some change in here, so I'm just going to empty out the change. And I have my sachet away pin that I got as a gift from a friend from work. If you know RuPaul's Drag Race, then you kind of catch that little slogan or saying. So anyway, so I have some change here. I'm not really going to count it, but I have my change jar that I'm just going to open and put all that change in. I really can't wait to see this change jar grow, because I never really tracked change, but like I'm really excited to see this grow. I think this is one of like the only savings challenges that I have besides my ultimate 10K cushion fund, but I'm excited. So I'm just going to put that off to the side. Okay, so we are going to unstuff. So for gas, I have 20, 25, and $30. Now, this month for me was supposed to be a really exciting month because I wanted to start my channel. Second, it was a 5 pay week in April, so I was really excited to like have lots of stuffing videos and just like the money to stuff. But you know, life happens and I ended up getting laid off at work for 3 weeks, which is okay, it happens, but I just wasn't expecting it to happen this month. So anyways, so I'm putting aside, that's $30 from gas. I'm just going to put that off to the side. We'll come back to it. Personal, I have $40 left, which is really good. So I'm just going to also put that off to the side. Dining out, I know, has nothing because since I've been off, cooking hasn't really been something that I've been doing, so I've been eating out a lot. I didn't even have much in there, but whatever I had in there I definitely used. And then groceries, majority of it I used on eating out, and then I think about $30, maybe $40 I actually used on groceries, so that is empty as well. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and stuff them. So I have my little cheat sheet off to the side, just because, you know, it's hard to really remember all the numbers here. So let's start off with groceries. So groceries this week is getting $75. So I'm going to grab a 50, a 20, and a 5. So that's going to be $75. I don't know if I'll be using it all since I don't actually return back to work until next week, but and I do have a few things that I can make, so at least I have it. If I need it, it's there, right? Next, I have dining out, which is going to get $210, so $20. I personally feel like I want to budget a little bit more for dining, but it's okay. I guess if I do use all of my dining, I can use some of my personal money. So $20 for dining. Next we have personal, which is going to get only $30 this week. I normally budget like $50, but where I live, my province is under a really strict lockdown, so spending money is really not happening for me. And lastly, we have gas, which I'm only budgeting $20 for because I'm not working this week, so I don't think I'm going to need much gas. So $20. So all of our cash wallets are stuffed, and then we're going to move on to some other cash wallets that I have, and then our sinking funds. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this binder here, which are some more cash envelopes. I don't even know if it's organized correctly, but I still call them cash envelopes because I dip into them more frequently than the other two binders that I have, so that's why I still call them cash envelopes. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but anyways. So to start off, I have entertainment, and entertainment is getting $15, so a 10 and a 5. I also already filled out my little homemade trackers, so it should have $80 after I add this in there. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, and $80. Entertainment is not going to be touched for a while because we can't do anything, but I'm excited to continue funding it as I am, because during the summer for my birthday or when things start to open up a little bit, I know I should have a decent amount of money to do things. If not, I want to do, my boyfriend and I want to go camping, so this can help with some camping stuff. Self-care is getting $15 as well. And I think, once again, when things really start to open up for us, I really want to get my nails done, a pedicure, my eyebrows, like things like that, because I haven't had that done in such a long time. So after the 15, I should have $75. 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75. Like, really having this lockdown for me, I didn't really go out much anyways, but it kind of allows you to just really focus on building, building your envelopes, because you're not really spending much from them because you really can't. So if you continue stuffing it with the same amount that you normally do, it accumulates not necessarily faster. Well, yeah, faster because you're not spending. So you get a really nice accumulation, and then when you want to spend it, you have a lot to spend from. Anyways, Beauty Essentials is getting $15 as well. So I did use some money out of this last week, right before we went on our little shutdown, because I did some braids for myself, so I had to go buy braiding hair and like an edge control thing, so that came up to $30. Yeah, $30. So now I only have 10, 20, and 25. But I wouldn't need to pull from this for another few weeks or so, because I usually stock up on like body wash and deodorant, things like that, so I should be okay. We shouldn't have to use this for a while. Now we have Desires. Desires is an envelope that allows me to fund all of my desires, you know, the things that I want, that I crave, that I don't have specific envelopes for. So I don't have one for like clothing or whatever. It's comes from this envelope, and I'm trying to really bulk it up because there's a lot of stuff that I want, but I don't have enough budgeted for, so I've been putting it off. So I'm just using this time to kind of really build it up so that I can start treating myself. So Desires is getting $30, which is a 20 and a 10. So I should have 185. So let's count that. So 50, 120, 140. Oh, sorry, my goodness. 50, 120, 140, 150, 160, 170, 175, 180, 185. Oh, so I was right. I don't know why I doubted myself. So 185 in desires. I also keep like a little list of the things that I want, and as you can see, I don't know if you guys can read that, but definitely this is not $185. I have a pair of Lululemons on that list, and that's already $100 on its own, so I have to continue working on this envelope. Next we have gifts, and gifts is getting $30. My mom's birthday is coming up, and also Mother's Day is coming up, so I really need to bulk this envelope up, and I've been dipping into it so many times. There's like so many red minuses here because lots of birthdays have been coming up, and I haven't been stuffing for that long, so I'm just trying to keep up basically. So now I have $20, $30, and $35 in gifts. Okay, now I have car maintenance, which gets $15 as well. $15 is basically the standard amount I like to put in my envelopes, if you guys haven't already noticed. So now I should have $75. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, $75. And cart maintenance, I thought I wouldn't have to touch for a while, but I'm going to have to dip into that just now because my seatbelt broke. I don't know how that happens, but my seatbelt is not working. So I'm going to definitely have to dip into that to fix that. Credit card doesn't get anything. This is just a spare envelope. And then my tithes are getting, it's getting $90. I think I did 20s and 10s, so 20, 30, 60, 80, and 110. So I just started tithes because I'm really just, I have to catch myself and remind myself that at the end of the day, any income that I get, it's a blessing, and I need to give back and make sure that I am doing that intentionally. So $90 is coming out. Oh, I didn't even think I mentioned how much I'm stuffing. I'm stuffing $1,045, and that's not a paycheck. It's from my EI check, but it doesn't matter. So that's done. Put that off to the side here. Now I'm starting with my sinking funds. So we have medical. Medical is getting $60. I believe I did a 50 and a 10. I never stuff medical with this much, but I do have a balance on a procedure I got on my teeth, so I need to make sure that I have enough to pay it back. So that should leave me with $100. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and $100. I don't have much time, but I'm thinking about putting the balance when it's due on my credit card, and then that'll buy me an extra 4 weeks to pay it off so that I have time to save it up before my credit card balance is due. Birthday is next, and birthday is getting $30. My boyfriend and I's birthday is in the same month, and it's basically a week apart, so I'm kind of saving for us both. So that's going to bring me to $160, and that's going to get a 10, a 20, and a 10. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30, 40, 50, and $60. If you hear music in the background, I apologize. That is my mother, but what can you do? Next we have Christmas, and Christmas is getting, what's Christmas getting? Christmas is getting $15. And honestly, I'm so happy that I discovered this and how it works, because Christmas is always one of those ones where it's very stressful. It's a very, very stressful time financially, and you're just never prepared for it. So now I'm going to be one step ahead. So girl, I'm excited. Christmas, come along. So Christmas is getting $15. So that should bring me to 75. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and $75. Now we have side hustle. Side hustle is getting 15. Wow. That's a lot this week. I don't know why. I don't actually have a side hustle, but I have, some things in mind, and I just want to save up for that. So $15. So we're going to get a 10 and a 5. So that should bring us to, let's just count it, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and $60. 60, yep. And then we have my plate sticker, which is getting $15, and that is due in July. So I have quite a few things due in July. So this system, once again, I love it because it just allows me to slowly prepare for these costs, and I don't have to stress about it when the time comes, because I would have already saved that money. So $15 gets a 10 and a 5. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and $90. Sorry, yeah, after I renew my license, I won't need it for like another 5 years, so I didn't want to use one of these envelopes because I wouldn't be stuffing it for a while, so a temporary one was what I needed. So did I already put the 5 in there? I don't think so. So put 5, so it should be $30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and $30 in my license renewal. And these are also due in July. My tags, my license, my birthday, my Amazon. So Amazon is getting $5 as well. And that, like I said, is due in July. And that should be $30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and $30. Okay, next we have Black Friday, and Black Friday is getting $10. Black Friday is going to be for me, but I think if I find like a gift and I can put a little towards it, if I'm not using the full amount for myself, then I will use it to pre-purchase like a Christmas gift for somebody. So $15 in Black Friday. And then Boxing Day for myself is getting $10 as well. So that's going to bring me to 15. And I don't have a huge goal. I think I only want to fill this to like 150 or 200 by these days. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go super crazy. Costco, oh, that's already done, and that's return to bank. Okay, so this binder is done. Put that off to the side. Last binder is more of like a long-term binder and more of like a savings. So lastly, so we have our Cushion Stash Emergency Fund, which is where we're starting, and I'm really excited because it's officially going to get its 1K slip, and it's the first, no, it's not the first, but it's getting a 1K slip from all my savings as of March. So that's really, really huge, guys, really huge. So Cushion Stash Emergency is getting a whopping $300, okay? So 1, 2, 3, and that's gonna bring me to $1,195. So let's just count that out, okay? Bear with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 850. It's 9. That's 9. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1,000. And 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,001, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So I'm going to take out, actually, you know what, I'll do that all at the end, but that's $1,195, guys, in our cushion emergency fund, which is awesome. And then we have our miscellaneous savings. So I budgeted $5 for it, but I didn't actually share this part with you, so I'll do this really quickly. Sorry, I'm like all over the place now. So what I got was $1,048. My buffer is $3, so it's $3 stayed in the account because I didn't want change and we don't have dollar bills. But I had only budgeted $900, so there's a difference of $145. So I decided that the remainder, so the $145, I'm just going to put it into my miscellaneous savings because I didn't budget for it. So the 145 plus the 5 that I did budget is going to bring us to 150. So I believe I have 250, so that's 1, 2 20s, that's 40, and a 5. So 145 plus the $5 that I had budgeted for. So that should be 150. And I don't think I updated this tracker because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. No, I did not. So we're just going to give this a quick count. I apologize that I'm all over this place, but you know, cut me some slack. It's my first video and I'm hoping to do much better as the videos keep coming, okay? So now we should have 51, 120, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170 in my miscellaneous savings. I will update that after. New car is getting $30. As you guys know, I told you my seatbelt's already broken. I know I have some transmission issues, so it's going to be a thing. So 130. So sorry, $30. Oh my god. So now we're gonna have 1,030. Now this 1,000 was already allocated in the bank, so I decided to just put a 1K slip so I know and you guys know that that's how much is allocated for that specific savings. So 1,000, 20, and 30. And then we have future apartment, and future apartment is getting, what is it getting? $15. Sorry, I paused for a second because I was surprised. I thought that would get more, but it's because it's more of a longer term goal. It's not right away. So once again, 1,000 is allocated in the bank, but I'm only stuffing 15. So that should bring me to 1,020, 40, 55. Let me just double check. Yep, that's correct. Okay, and then now we have tech stuff because I definitely need to replace this camera. It's driving me nuts here. So tech stuff is getting $20, so it should just be a $20 bill, and that should leave us with $35. I still have some ways to go, but that's okay. We just started. So $20, $30, and $35. I am struggling. Also, I did make my own envelopes, but I am looking to maybe purchase some cash wallet envelopes from Etsy because for the life of me, I can't make ones that I really like. Okay, so now we are left with vacation, which is getting our last $10, which means I did something right, which is good. So vacation, if you guys have noticed, is the very last thing I stuffed because with COVID, with the restrictions of my province, city, etc., I am not traveling anytime soon, so I am slowly funding this binder. If something happens and for whatever reason a trip is coming sooner, then I will put this more to a priority, but right now it is not a priority. So $15 is what I have in there. So now I'm finished with that binder. Okay, I'm going to come back to this binder because I still have the remainder of my rollover. And I have 20, 40, 60, 65. I have $70. Now, I didn't really decide where I'm going to put it. I had an idea, but I felt like I kept going back and forth with it. Like I said, I know that there's a lot of things I want to get for myself, and you know, I'm thinking I should just put the $70 since it was technically my savings for that week. So I think I'm going to put it all in desires. Yes, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put the $70 into desires, and I will update my tracker after. Yeah, I think, okay, I'm doubting myself, but I think that's what I want to do. I think that makes sense to me. Let's count what we have now. So we have 50, 120, 140, 160, 180, 310, 320, 330, 335, 340, 345, 350, $355. So now we have $355 in desires. So I'm slowly getting there so that I can, you know, getting the things that I want are now a little bit more attainable. Yeah. So guys, that is the very end of my cash stuffing video. Thank you so much for staying until the end. Please give me a like, comment down below if you have any suggestions for me, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. So thank you once again. Bye.